Hello and welcome to In Conversation with Gorillas. My name is Mistajam and this is presented by Telekom Electronic Beats. Now we are here at the YouTube Space in London with 2D and Murdoc. 2D, Murdoc, thank you for joining me.
Hey,
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, cool.
Good to see you.
Shut up, 2D.
Well, listen, guys, please, no fighting.
Sorry.
No,
sorry.
I didn't know. No.
He gets excited. It's like Tourette's. He gets like a Tourette's when he does interviews.
I can understand that. I get similar when I'm asking questions, which is why I've got them in front of me here. I've got a load of questions to get through and not that much time. So let's start.
All right.
Let's start with this. Now,
Yeah.
Did you ever think that you would end up here?
What, in the studio?
Yeah.
Well, we only found out about it today, so.
Okay.
He's the problem.
I'm not the problem. You're the problem.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not.
no, you answer the man's question.
I mean, is this where you expected to end up when you first started this years ago?
Well, it's very, you can't really say, but it's it's been an incredible journey, and, these people have been in my wake for so many years. They seem to have them as permanent companions and producing such, beautiful music.
We didn't really have a choice at first. I mean, I was kidnapped by Murdoc, so.
That's strong.
Well, it was strong, actually. You were quite strong.
Adopted or kidnapped?
No, you knob jockey.
I think
Right.
I think legally the word is kidnapped,
Okay.
but Murdoc says adopted, but his version of adopted is definitely not safe for children.
Yes,
excuse
Murdoc,
me,
yes.
Mr. Jam.
Yes, sir.
My colleague here has been sort of, exaggerating the whole thing. He begged me to take him on. It's a charity thing, really.
Well, however
ran me
it
over in his
started,
car.
it's working, and it
Okay.
has worked for a number of years.
The man's trying to ask us
I
questions.
am. I've got questions to get through. So little time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We do get sidetracked.
I understand. That's my
Okay,
job.
Mr.
My
Jack.
job is to try and lead us through this. So
Yeah, you're doing brilliantly.
Thank
Actually,
you. Great.
he's doing really
doing
well.
great.
I think he's going really well, don't you?
I think
let me ask my next
I think
question,
he's
fellas. Come on,
excellent.
calm
Yeah.
down. Calm
Sorry,
down.
sorry.
Because
Come on,
people want to
come
hear about the music, and it's been 7 years since your last album.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
What have you been up to since that time?
Oh, well, I'll just tell him to.
Yeah?
you.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Jam, you see what happened? I was actually, I got a little bit of trouble over a breach of contract thing. I was hanging out on Plastic Beat. And the record company, they banged me up. They banged me up. I did 9 Moon in a high security jail underneath Abbey Road Studios. No, it was hell. It was absolute hell. Mind you, I got to know a few interesting people in there.
Okay.
And the best bit of advice I got there, Mr. Jam, you do well. You do well to take this on board.
Okay, I'm listening.
You do well to take this. When you get put down, always, what I was told was, get your nut down and do your bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your nut down, do your bird.
It means put down in prison, not in a veterinary way.
No, I get that, Tibby. That's fine.
That's very true.
I
No,
speak
so
Murdoc. It's
I
fine.
hope you don't get put down.
Oh no, I'm not suggesting you would. But if you ever do, just remember that,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So
Anyway,
look,
what happened?
You guys got back into the studio. How did it feel getting back into the studio again? It must have been weird.
Well, I would say it was emotional
Yeah.
for them.
Okay.
Yeah, it was quite emotional for us.
Well, just to be in my presence again.
Fear was one of the biggest emotions, and
Yeah.
frustration,
Fear is something that you generally feel.
emasculation is
around.
another one.
Say that word again.
Emasculation.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Weird conditions to make a great album, but the album is great.
We went everywhere.
Thank you.
We went everywhere to make it, though.
Okay.
Mr. Jan, didn't we?
Yeah,
Didn't we go to a lot of
all over
places?
the place.
Whereabouts?
Well, the only place we didn't actually go...
Tooting.
Is it Tooting?
Tooting, yeah, we didn't go there.
Tooting
Go
in
to
South
Tooting.
London.
Oh, yeah, and we didn't go to Spalding in Lincolnshire.
Okay.
No, we
either,
didn't go
but
there
we
either.
did go to Old Chi. Went to Old Chi and
Rome,
and
Somerset.
New Amsterdam, which is called New York now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where else did we go?
We spent a lot of time in Brooklyn.
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 Yeah, we like it
New
there.
York City, a good place to record.
Home of
Yeah,
the
great.
old, Brooklyn
Great place to
Dodgers.
record.
I mean,
Paris.
Paris.
you
Yeah, we
also
like it there.
not only did you do a lot of travelling, but you've also got some amazing guests on the album.
Yeah,
let
we've
me tell
got such good people on our album. We're so lucky, man.
How did you go about rounding them all up? Was it all?
Oh,
kidnapped?
sorry.
Well, you better ask Murdoc about that because a lot of them again were taken against their will.
No, they weren't. I mean,
There were blow darts involved and things.
Tranquilizer guns.
Yeah, I mean they do work though,
they were
don't they?
queuing up. They were queuing up. To be honest, let's be honest. You know.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't be?
They were throwing up as well.
No, and
Some of them were throwing
Some
up.
of them were throwing up.
Yeah, in the studio twice.
But we had. Tell them about some of the interesting people we got on the album.
Grace Jones is on the album.
Grace.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
let me
came
tell you.
in. She
Oh,
came
mate.
to see us.
Mate. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Grace Jones. Oh, she's a lovely lady.
Kindred spirits, you must be. You and Grace Jones, Murdoc.
Well, I tell you what happened. After we'd done our studio sessions, we had a little chat about love. You see, not me and her. I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Are you trying to say that Grace Jones loves you?
Well, I think she had a little. Well, there was a twinkle in her eye, you know, when she looked at me. I think it was.
I think her eyes were actually crossed. I think she was because you were going on about. Anyway, don't worry. Sorry. Yeah, we got loads of good people in the album. Anyway, yeah.
And then, no, she was talking to me about if I want to find love, I've got to put my hook in deep into the ocean and pull out a big fish. And she said if she was in the ocean, I tried to pull her out, she'd drag me in.
Oh.
And I laughed. I thought that was very funny.
That's quite heavy flirting by Grace Jones
Do
standards.
you think it was?
She's a very flirtatious woman, but I mean that in like a really good way.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah.
She came up to me and I thought she was going to say something quite sort of scary, but she said, "Can you hold my coat for me?" And I had 2 cups of orange juice in my hand, and I said, "I can't because I've got two cups of orange juice in my hand." And then she just started hitting me with her handbag.
You must have deserved it too, Dee. Grace Jones does not dish that kind of stuff out unless you deserve it.
It's my own fault. I should have known in my mind. I should have put the orange juice down and just took her coat for her. That was really sort of short-sighted of me, really.
Who else have you got on the album? Any stories from recording?
Wow.
You want to share?
We've got a brilliant actor called Ben Mendelsohn. He narrates the whole album for us.
How did that come about?
Well, actually, I think Murdoc went and found him on the set of Bloodline, and which was a really good series.
Oh,
that he
yeah,
was doing.
that's right, yeah.
And
I made him come into the fray, didn't
yeah,
I?
I wonder where that was going then.
Yes,
but
yeah.
He pulled him off. He pulled him off his Winnebago. He pulled him off his Winnebago, and then put him into the taxi with us, and then we brought him to the studio.
And is there kind of a celestial theme to the whole thing? Because you've got, we've got Andromeda, you've got Saturn's bars, you've got Ben doing all the narration.
Yes.
There is a little bit. There is a little bit.
There is, but it's not all about that, It's multifarious.
Okay.
In so many ways. I'm going to go away and look that up later. I just thought it would be enough.
It's a good word.
You were quite impressed, weren't you?
I was very.
You were.
I don't know what it means, but it
Mr.
sounded
Jam,
good.
you were.
Can I ask you what song you liked on the album?
Which song that
Mr.
I
Jam.
liked, personally?
Oh, yeah, good question.
I really, really like Saturn's bars.
Yeah, we like that. The Irish one.
No, the one with popcorn.
Yeah, but this is Irish though, isn't it?
No, it's kind of a little bit more reggae vibes, hip-hop.
Oh,
kind of.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of reggae in it, but I think
Murdoc,
he
does
spent
he
some
even know
time in
what's on the
Cork.
album?
He spent some
For
time
me,
in Cork.
I resemble that statement.
I'm joking.
Actually, no, I don't. But they just put it together. No, that Irish one, the Saturn Bars. Tell them about that.
Our nickname is, we call it the Irish one because it goes, "Oh my life,"
Oh,
like that.
Yeah.
that
you
is
see.
Jamaican, not
Oh, is it?
Irish.
Oh
But
right.
it's all good. It's fine.
But it's all related as well.
It is.
Small
It
town in
comes from
Jamaica
West
called
Country, I
Colcannon.
guess.
They say tree in both Jamaica and Ireland, so it works. It's all
Oh
good.
right.
I think
okay.
we're all connected,
We are.
Mr. Jam, in the end,
We are.
ultimately. Throughout. But there's so many good tracks on there. Big Ben, right? Big Ben. I can't
Oh, yeah, we
talk
like
about Big Ben. Big Benjamin Clementine.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
On
I love-
Hallelujah Money.
hallelujah money. Lovely big fella.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a lovely big fella. No,
He's a nice guy.
He's got the voice of a... I mean, his voice is just all mellifluous.
Yeah,
Another really
mellifluous.
good word, Murdoc. You coming out on today?
He's, oh yeah, Benjamin Clementine's voice is really mellifluous.
Mellifluous.
Yeah.
No, he's great. He's a lovely big fella.
But you put it
it's good
out
to
on the eve of Donald Trump's inauguration. Were you trying to make a statement with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you say Donald Trump because he gets all panicky when you say things like that.
Donald, what happened to Donald? Is he in? Is he in?
No, he's not
Is
coming.
He in?
He's not.
Is
You're all
he
right.
in?
You're all right. You're all right.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, you have to be careful when you say things because he gets upset.
Mr. Jam, really, we had no idea that was going to pan out the way it did, but, you know, it did. So...
You have to be careful with Murdoch because that's one of the things you have to use sounds to tranquilise him. You see, like when he gets into this state, you can see he's very fidgety. You have to just...
I'm not too sure what it is that you're doing, 2D, but it seems to be working. So, listen.
You all right, Murdoch?
What happened?
You all right?
What
Are you in a little sleep there, mate?
we
You
won't
nodded
mention the
off.
name again. It's fine. It's all good.
He went into a little wing there. You show a little kip, mate. You all right? Come back now. You're all right.
Dream,
Look, listen to Mr. Jam. He's telling
Oh,
us
Mr.
asking
Jam,
questions
sorry.
now.
I went off there, Mr. Jam.
Go
I
on,
was
Mr.
dreaming
Mr.
about
Jam.
all
That's
this.
all right. You were panicked a
in
little
a
bit
phone
beforehand.
box.
I think it was one of my questions. So
Yeah, don't say it
Mention
again.
the
We don't want to
T
go there
word.
again. Yeah,
Didn't he?
yeah.
Okay, so...
Go on. What were you saying?
Yes, mate. Oh, sorry,
one
mate.
second, please. Let me just grab this. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Who this?
It's Jam.
Who this?
It's Jam. You rung
Oh,
us.
Jam. Yeah.
Who's this?
It's Russ. This Russ.
Russell, yeah.
Russell.
Ras.
Yeah, man.
Right,
I'm-
Russ.
yeah, I'm
Russell,
good,
how
man.
you
I'm
doing,
good.
man? You
I'm
good?
kinda tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just here with 2D and Murdoch. We're talking about the album. They don't really seem to know that much about
They
the
don't know
guests
about
and the
nothing. Those
music.
two boneheads.
What do you mean?
We know loads about the
Oh, no,
album.
you don't, Mr. Jam.
We know
He's
more than
coming
you.
here.
We don't know anything about the
I ain't
album.
over there.
Please
I'm
stop
over
fighting,
here.
guys. So, Russell, listen, I want to talk to you
Russell,
about
you
some
call
of the
me
guests.
Russell?
No, Russell.
You just call me Russell.
I called you Russell.
Don't call
It's
me
my
Russell.
Nottingham accent. I'm sorry.
Russell, leave him. Russell,
I'm
He's
sorry,
funny.
I'm tired.
leave it.
Talk to me about some of the guests that you've got on this album, Russell.
Yeah, Danny Brown.
Yeah.
Well, I got to him through my spectrum, my sonic stargate. That's how I got hold of him.
Okay.
And, you know, sometimes they go up, wide, sideways. And when I press the button, I beam them down.
Nice.
You know. And then we would do our thing, and I beam them back up. Actually, a couple of them were delivered by drone.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got a pickup drone.
That new guest artist delivery service that they're advertising.
That sounds a little sarcastic, Jam.
I'm not being
That sounded
sarcastic.
a little
Listen,
sarcastic
no
for me.
no sarcasm at all.
Russ,
You
he
don't-
hasn't been sarcastic at all, mate. Don't. He's been
Aye.
quite straight down the line, mate.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down the line.
it's all right, right? And Mr. James, all right.
Russ.
You can be cool with him.
Yeah, look, I'm just a fan. I just want to try and find out a little bit more about the creative process.
Shoot.
I mean, look, we've got Russell on the phone, we've got 2D, we've got Murdoch live with us.
It's all good.
You always seem to collaborate with amazing people on your projects. Is it not just enough to have you four amazing guys in the studio together? Why do you always choose collaborators?
Because, you know, we're trying to bring in people that have affected the world recent to whenever we bring out the album, you dig?
I dig that.
So we're trying to make this shit contemporary.
He's got a
You
point.
know, that's how we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that does make
Yes.
sense. That does
Yeah,
make sense.
what he said is what
We
you
had a
agree with that.
problem. Russell, you better tell him though about the problem we had with Remy, the producer.
Yeah. Well, you know, you know,
You
me
decide to
and Jam get on, so, you know, a lot of people have been influences on us, so we try to bring them into the circle and make the whole thing round, you know, put the hole in the donut, as I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Music's
Yeah,
a
the
good
hole
choice.
in the
Hole in the donut, yeah.
Yeah.
Was there an echo in there?
Yeah,
Say that again?
Is there an echo over there? Because those two boneheads repeating what I say?
yeah, well, we're just agreeing with you. It's
Hey,
all right.
Russell,
You put the hole in the donut, is
Man,
that right?
you left me in Brooklyn. I
I didn't leave you.
got 22 people, 22,000 people
Russell,
outside this house.
you don't need the
Yeah,
22
you-
people. It is all good. This is
He puts-
all
he puts
love.
the
It's
rabbit in
all
Sainsbury's.
positive.
Hey,
Sorry.
we never left.
Sorry, man.
You're tired, Russell.
Yeah,
you're tired.
I've
You're
been
tired.
wrestling
You
with
sound jet lagged, Russ. Go and chill, man. Have a
I'm good,
ball.
man. I'm good. Yeah.
Get your
I
nut
need to
down.
go. Thank you.
Thank
You
you,
need to go
Russell.
get some
Thank you
sleep,
very
mate.
much.
All right,
Thanks.
No, he's all right.
All right, Russ.
No,
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
He'll be all right.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, so...
Have you got that 4p?
For what, the...
Well, I get...
No.
Is everything all right, guys? Okay.
That's all right. I lent him 4p 6 years ago and he still asks me for it.
It was 12 years ago. 4p.
Well, listen,
It's not an
very
issue.
soon we're going to be getting into some fan questions because a lot of people have been getting in touch and sending in their questions that it is that they want you to answer.